I declare this degree congregation and awards ceremony open. Please be seated. It's wonderful to see you all here today as we celebrate the achievements of our graduating cohort. We're all very proud of everything that you've achieved. I'm Professor Damien Page, the university's Deputy Vice-Chancellor, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for today. I'm joined on stage by a number of colleagues. At the centre of the stage is Professor Nick Braisby, the university's Vice-Chancellor, and to his right is Jay Blades, MBE, our Chancellor. Close to me we have Council Member Annette Garnett, Senior Pro-Vice-Chancellor Education and Digital Professor Rachel Cragg, and Pro-Chancellor and Chair of Council Maggie Gallier, CBE. At the end of the row, we have Jess Bradbury from our Students' Union, Dr. Kieran O'Keefe, Head of the School of Human and Social Sciences, Professor Karen Backwell-Nutt, Associate Pro-Vice-Chancellor and Director of the Institute of Health and Social Care, and Nicole McIntosh, who will be receiving an honorary doctorate later in the ceremony. The remaining members of the platform party are members of staff from the School of Human and Social Sciences. We want this to be a family celebration and recognise it can be a bit hard going for some of our younger audience members. Parents and carers, please don't worry if your youngsters want to make noise. We encourage it at our ceremonies. After all, they are our students of the future. I'd now like to invite Jay Blades, MBE, Chancellor of the University, to say a few words to welcome you to this degree, congregation and award ceremony.
One, two. Is it all right to get this lifted up? How'd you do that? Apologies, bear with me. I'm a little bit tall, I am. So I need this up. There you go. That's a lot better. All right, how are we all doing? You all right? Come on, we could do better than that. How are you all doing? You all right? Yeah! Good on you. This is an unbelievable moment. Nick just said to me, enjoy it, and I am most definitely going to enjoy it. They haven't told me how long I've got up here, so I can just wing it forever. So apologies. But this is the first time I'm actually giving a speech, and I've made notes. Normally I just do it off the cuff, and I don't really prepare for it. But I've done a little something. But I wanted to say congratulations to everybody, and not just the people that are sitting down at the bottom, but the people that have supported them at the top of the rafters. I can just about see the family, the friends, the partners, the husbands, the whole shebang. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So give yourself a round of applause first and foremost. So some of you might think today is about the end, but really and truly today is all about the beginning. As you've studied whatever you've studied, and it's something quite close to my heart, I think there's some people in there who studied criminology. Can I see your hands? Who's done criminology? Good on you. You're going to go far. Now, and all the rest of you are going to go far as well. But with regards to what you've studied, it's not the end. You're going to get your certificate, but really and truly, the world needs you. And I'm glad that you all decided to study at BNU, because basically that is the place where I studied, and as far as I'm concerned, if it wasn't for BNU, and I salute all of you guys, I wouldn't be where I am today. One, I wouldn't be the Chancellor, and I wouldn't be achieving what I've achieved, and I'm still going to be achieving more. So it isn't the end, it is most definitely the start, and this one's quite dear to me. With regards to what you've got to remember, in life sometimes, you go through some hardships and so on and so forth. A lot of you went through the COVID stuff, having to do the remote learning and so on and so forth. But one thing you must try and remember, and I'm going to try and use your imagination here. Basically, bear with me. My daughter was about 6 years old, and she came home, and she had this drawing, and it was basically a scribble. Any parents in there, you will understand that a scribble is a scribble. So I was a big old man, and I looked at it, and I said, "What is that?" And she said, "It's a drawing. I want you to stick it on the fridge," and that's what we used to do at our home. And basically, I looked at her and I said, "Well, what is this?" And she had described that there was me, there was mummy, there was a dog, there was the sea, there was the sun, and so on and so forth. And I was like, okay, no problem. Put it on the fridge. A week later, came back and I asked her, "What's in that picture?" And she said exactly the same thing. Then I challenged her again. It was about 5 weeks after I put that picture on the fridge. And I said to her, "Zola, what is actually in that picture?" And she described it word for word, exactly what she did on the day that she actually brought it into the house. What I'm trying to explain there is that my daughter had a creativity that sometimes we lose as adults. And what I'm expecting you guys to do is actually continue the creativity. All of your lecturers, professors and stuff that you've got up here, They have sparked that creativity for you to go into a profession that you want to do. Remember, you have to be like a child, like my daughter, and keep that creativity. Yes, you're going to get loads of stuff coming your way. Yes, you're going to get loads of people. Who said that? Good on you. See, I've got a fan in the club. That's all right, isn't it? But you must always remember that the world is forever changing. So if you're going to stay old and stay in your ways, the problem is you're not going to be young like my daughter, which is very creative and finding a different way to navigate through this world that we're living in. And it is quite crazy. But with you guys doing the human sciences, I guarantee you guys are going to shape the future and make sure that people out there are supported in some way, shape or form. Thank you again. I do love my fan base. That's quite nice. I'm nearly done. Don't worry, I'm not going to wing it all away, Nick. I'm getting there slowly, surely. Remember to stay fearless, as my daughter did. What she did by drawing that scribble, which I couldn't see because I was old and I was paying bills and so on and so forth, going to work, but she stayed fearless. She believed in that drawing and it stayed on the fridge. I think it stayed on the fridge for about a year. And basically, you have to always stay fearless. As I said, people will try to push you and push you in a different direction, but you are here now, and you've been through the COVID stuff, you've done all the dissertations, you've done everything, so you already are fearless, but never forget that. And also, the other thing you've got to be, similar to my daughter, is a guiding light. My daughter actually showed me that I was lacking in creativity, lacking in seeing the possibilities of life and seeing the possibilities of what I could become. And she was only 6 years old at the time. And as far as I'm concerned, you guys should never forget where you've come from, where you're going, and who you're going to influence. That geezer's nodding. Nice one. I must be doing something right if you're nodding, sir. All right. And what you also do, I should give you that quote, actually. Yeah, I like that one. Right, I'll give it to you at the end. It's a nice one. But yes, one of the things I was going to say, or the last thing I would say before the quote I'm going to leave you with, is you are joining a number of alumni that have been courageous in changing the world. So really and truly, I'm going to put it on your shoulders. Please do not let us down, or let yourself down, or let your family down. There's a number of great people that have achieved a lot of stuff from BNU, and I believe the class of 2023 are going to be exactly the same. But the quote I'm going to give you before I jog on is this. And I used this one yesterday, and I quite like it. I'm going to use it again this afternoon. A bumblebee will never waste its time trying to... Thank you. I'll go again, because he's heard it. A bumblebee will never waste its time trying to convince a fly that poo tastes better than honey. Let me explain to you again. A bumblebee will never waste its time trying to convince a fly that poo tastes better than honey. And what I mean by saying that quote, and hopefully I wasn't too rude in saying the word poo, but basically what I mean by that is, along the way of your journey, as you go out there in the big wide world and start working, people are going to try and get you off of the honey. What you must remember is that they are flies, and you're a bumblebee. So the bumblebees of 2003, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Joe. It's now my great pleasure to introduce the university's Vice-Chancellor, Professor Nick Braisby.
Thank you very much, Damien. Well, let me begin by offering my sincere and heartfelt congratulations to all of our graduates. Today, we are enormously proud to celebrate your achievements and offer you our very best wishes for the future. You've worked hard, you've overcome many challenges, and you've now achieved success. And you'll have benefited from the support of many people in helping you reach your goals, people who have been there for you when you needed them. As Oprah Winfrey once said, lots of people want to ride with you in the limo. What you want is someone who'll take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. So, to say thank you to those who rode the bus with you, first, I would like to pay a heartfelt tribute to all the staff of the university. I know they always go the extra mile for their students, work tirelessly to support them and ensure their success. And they have risen superbly to the task. Can I ask you all now, please, to join me in sincerely thanking the staff of the university. Thank you. But you could not have succeeded either without the support of your friends, your family, and loved ones, as Jay has just reminded us. So without losing your hats, because you'll need those in a moment, can I please ask all the graduates to stand up, to turn around, and find those in the audience whose love and support has helped you succeed. Give them a huge cheer and round of applause. So that was very nice, that was very polite, but I think you can make a lot more noise to thank your loved ones. Please, let's give them a huge cheer and round of applause. Excellent, thank you. You've broken the noisometer today. Now, in the past week, the Prime Minister issued a press release criticising so-called rip-off university degrees. So I want to explain why your degree, on the contrary, is so highly valued right across the world. UK universities educate nearly 3 million students annually, creating around 4,500 new startup or spin-off companies every year and generating over £95 billion in output for the economy. International students alone contribute more than £40 billion annually to the UK. And UK higher education is greatly admired throughout the world. It has very high levels of student satisfaction. It's widely copied as a model for other countries' higher education systems. And sadly, UK universities have had to produce this success with ever-reducing financial support. The fee cap of £9,250 has not kept pace with inflation. It's now worth just £6,000 in real terms. Yet the government's own figures reveal that a university education delivers extremely valuable benefits. Graduates enjoy higher earnings throughout their lives. On average, 19% more for men and 24% more for women. And of course, the economic value of a degree is not the only benefit of higher education. For society, higher education produces more employment, more political stability, less crime, and greater social cohesion. And the individual benefits are considerable too. Graduates are more likely to vote, to volunteer, to have better mental health than non-graduates. As graduates, you'll also be physically healthier than non-graduates. You'll be more satisfied with your lives. You'll be more tolerant and trusting of others. And if you have children, they will be better educated. Now, research has also shown, if you can believe it, that apparently you will smoke less than non-graduates. Yes, I'm not sure it's true. And apparently, you will drink less than non-graduates. Definitely not true. No, I think we're disbelieving of that one. Not today, anyway. Now, of course, great things, isn't it? You will earn more than non-graduates. That's fantastic, isn't it? Wonderful. And you will live longer than non-graduates. Marvelous. It means you will also have to pay more income tax. So at least Jeremy Hunt will be happy with you. Now, the university always strives to address the contemporary challenges of our society. As Martin Luther King said, our ultimate measure is not where we stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but where we stand at times of challenge and controversy. And our society faces many challenges, not least environmental sustainability. But perhaps most difficult is the challenge posed by continuing and often increasing inequality. It is arguably the defining challenge of our time. Now, 20 years ago, the 15-year-old Irish traveller, Johnny Delaney, was brutally murdered. He was, by all accounts, a quiet, polite boy, well-liked. He loved his dogs, loved telling jokes, he liked swimming. His head teachers described him as a lovely boy. But he faced regular racist taunts, often being called a gypsy in derogatory terms, something which he hated. It used to break his heart, his best friend said. And just days before his 16th birthday, he was attacked and killed by a group of youths, 3 of whom were released without charge and 2 faced trial. And despite the fact that one of his assailants shouted during the attack that Johnny deserved it because he was a gypsy, this racist murder was judged to be manslaughter, the judge declaring it not to be a racist incident at all, and his assailants received sentences of just 4.5 years. 75 years ago, the HMT Empire Windrush voyaged from Kingston, Jamaica, to Tilbury in Essex. The Windrush generation arrived in Britain with great hopes of the mother country, eager to build a better life for themselves and to make a meaningful and lasting contribution to Britain. Many men, like Dossie Forbes, who settled and worked in High Wycombe, had to accept work far below their level of qualification. And for women, like High Wycombe's Effie Johnson, the nursing profession provided opportunities, enabling her to give vital support to the NHS. But as we all know, the Windrush generation experienced widespread racism, discrimination, and prejudice too. Far from the dream they were promised, some likened their experience to slavery, and others described being physically and verbally attacked. Indeed, victims of the Windrush scandal endured forced detention, a loss of employment, housing and livelihoods, were sometimes forcibly separated from their families, and often endured lasting negative impacts on their mental health. But if inequality, illustrated by these differing examples of racism, is the challenge of our day, then there are surely genuine grounds for optimism and hope. The Windrush generation began the work of creating Britain as a truly multicultural society, something of which we should all rightly be proud. Dossie and Effie made lasting contributions to their communities in High Wycombe and Buckinghamshire. Some, like Sam King, a passenger on that fated voyage in 1948, used humour to combat prejudice. He recalled being greeted with a heckle from a resentful white worker who yelled, "Send them back." And King's quick-witted reply was, "Well, I'm all in favour of sending them back, as long as you start with the Mayflower." Of course, the Mayflower was the ship which took English settlers to North America in 1620. And Sam King went on to become the so-called Mr. Windrush. He went on to earn an MBE. He became the first black mayor of the borough of Southwark, in fact, the only black mayor in London at the time. He established the Windrush Foundation, which aims to preserve the memories of the Windrush generation and campaign for the West Indian community. And he also helped found the West Indian Gazette, the first British newspaper written specifically for a black readership. And 15 years ago, Gypsy, Roma, and Traveller History Month was at long last inaugurated in an attempt to raise awareness of the GRT communities and tackle the dreadful prejudice and discrimination they face. Now, the challenge, of course, remains, even if it is diminished. Although it was 30 years ago that the young black teenager Stephen Lawrence was brutally murdered, today, still, only 2 of the 6 people identified as his murderers have been brought to justice, a pain felt keenly by his family, community, and beyond. And members of the Gypsy, Roma, and Traveller communities continue to experience the worst health, education, and employment outcomes of any group in our society. So while these anniversaries remind us of what more we must do to eliminate racism and dismantle the conditions which make it possible, they do, I believe, also serve to kindle in us optimism and hope that collectively we can make positive change. And for me, as a university leader, addressing these deep inequalities is not some woke obsession, but a requirement for universities. Ensuring everyone develops to their fullest potential means that universities will be able to do even more to address society's most serious and pressing challenges. Now, in the past year, the university has done much to tackle inequality. The support we offered our students through the cost of living crisis earned the university and our students' union national recognition, the What Uni Student Choice Awards, declaring our work to be the best of all UK universities. We launched our new strategy, Thrive 28, placing at its heart inclusivity, civic and community engagement, sustainability, and health and well-being. We partnered with local charities like SB2G to work together to improve the lives of Buckinghamshire's ethnic minority communities. We've created and adopted a new definition of Islamophobia, building on our previous adoption of definitions of anti-Semitism and of anti-Gypsyism and anti-Roma discrimination. We've opened the doors of the university's campuses to support health and social care initiatives in our communities. We joined the University Mental Health Charter Programme, and we became a founding member of the Nature Positive Universities Network. And we extended to schools our pioneering work to support the Gypsy, Roma, Traveller, Showman, and Boater communities in higher education, work which has seen many other universities and schools follow our lead in improving the support they offer to members of these marginalised groups. And alongside this vital work, the university continued to enjoy much other success. BNU was awarded the maximum amount of £5.8 million by the Office for Students to develop new courses in health, computing and engineering. The university celebrated great success in the National Student Survey, achieving our highest ever performance of 5th best satisfaction in the UK. In the National Postgraduate Research Experience Survey, results revealed that research students at BNU have the highest satisfaction of any UK university for the quality of their supervision. And finally, we acquired the long-term lease of High Wycombe's historic Brunel engine shed, and the university created 2 new academic schools, the School of Engineering and the Built Environment, and the Missenden Abbey International Hospitality and Hotel School. Now, in the past year, the School of Human and Social Sciences also achieved some notable successes. We were delighted, for example, to see 3 of our students, all supported by the university's Talented Athlete Scholarship Scheme, achieve sporting success while pursuing their academic programs. Marley Jessup won a silver medal at the British Senior Indoor Athletic Championships. Stephen Smith has won gold in the Under-21 English Snowboarding Championships. And fencing star Sophia Potter is currently ranked 4th in the British rankings for women's senior sabre and 1st in the Under-23 category. The school's Fiona McCormack is leading a project in collaboration with Wycombe Wanderers Football Club, examining the representation of women spectators at Adams Park on match days. Malika Sharma received the Equity and Inclusion Award at this year's conference of the British Association for Behavioural and Cognitive Psychotherapies. And in a partnership that builds upon BNU's ongoing commitment to supporting the armed forces, the first cohort of Royal Army Physical Training Corps, Royal Air Force, Royal Navy, and Royal Marine Physical Training instructors completed our bespoke undergraduate degree in Strength and Conditioning in Tactical Populations. The school has, of course, continued to lead academic work on our Gypsy, Roma, Traveller, Showman and Boater pledge scheme. And finally, the school celebrated some excellent performance in the Guardian University Guide. Psychology was ranked 3rd best in the UK for satisfaction with the course and 5th best for staff-student ratio in the country. And our sociology and social policy courses were ranked 3rd best for satisfaction with feedback and, again, the highest spend per student in the UK. Now, Sam King and so many of the Windrush generation rose to overcome their challenges, and universities will do the same. But I say to you all, graduands and guests, friends and supporters, universities need your help. Never in my lifetime have I known so many prominent voices express such hostility and disdain toward the values of higher education, the very values which have enabled you to earn your degree. This discourse can only serve falsely to erode confidence in our public universities and threaten to undermine the good work that we do. The university's governing body, our council, and all the university staff work tirelessly on behalf of you all, aiming to enrich society by adding to the stock of human knowledge and experience and enabling our students to reach their full potential. So I respectfully ask that when you hear unfair criticism of universities, please challenge it. Tell people of some of the wonderful things happening every day in our universities in this country. And I hope that you will support this university by by continuing to engage with us and our work. So to our graduands, I hope that in the next stage of your journeys, you will go forward with a deep sense of optimism that the challenges you will face can indeed be tackled and overcome. It will take hard work and determination, but one thing is sure, you can be confident that you have the knowledge, the skills, and the understanding to rise to these challenges and to defend the values that have enabled you to succeed. And as the Dalai Lama has said, with realization of one's own potential and self-confidence in one's ability, one can build a better world. The university will continue to enjoy many successes in the years to come, and we will always strive to do the right thing by our students, our staff, and our communities. And as we rise to our challenges, you can be sure that you have every warm wish, support, and encouragement from this university in meeting the challenges you face. Your involvement with the university does not stop. You are members of the BNU family, and we hope you will remain active in our Alumni Association and consider coming back to study with us once again. So it only remains for me to offer you once more my sincerest and most heartfelt congratulations. Very, very well done.
Thank you, Nick. So, we've now arrived at the part of the ceremony you've been waiting for, where we confer awards on our graduating students. You'll all walk across the stage and doff your cap to the Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor. Whilst you do this, the audience will clap and cheer as we celebrate your achievements, and we do encourage you to be as loud as possible. The Head of School for Human and Social Sciences, Dr. Kieran O'Keefe, will now present graduating students from programs in that school.
Vice-Chancellor and Chancellor, I present to you the persons here today and those graduating in absentia to be admitted to the degrees of Master of Arts, Master of Science, Postgraduate Diploma, Postgraduate Certificate, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Foundation Degree Arts, Foundation Degree Science, Diploma of Higher Education, and Certificate of Higher Education. Master of Science in Applied Forensic Psychology, Holly Armitage Brown. Rihanna Nicole Smith. Juliana Alina Struescu. Sophie Danielle Tyler. Master of Science in Applied Positive Psychology, Mary Claire Collins. Dee Currid. Rosemary Duffy. Leon Johannes Fischer. Melanie Jane Gentles. Cheryl Linton. Chia Minakata. Vivian Tanaka Mushati. Elizabeth Jane Oliver. Alison Mary Quinn. Bernadette Colette Saunders. Natasha Sarah Waite. Sarah Louise Wesson. Alice Ingvason. Ellen Arnadottir. Master of Science, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, Leanne Beaumont. Zeneb Hassan. Josephine Owusu Ansa. Postgraduate Diploma, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, Paula Fabiana McNally. Tina Moradian. Master of Arts Education, Advanced Standing, Lucy Lofton. Master of Science, Mental Health and Wellbeing in Education, Nadia Atik. Lucy Beardsley. Gracia Collins. Ashley Holding. Samantha Mary Jennings. Sadie Jane Lambie. Rashpal Bangat. Shiblu Mia. Lisa Ross. And Kelly Seward Ding. Master of Science in Migration Studies, Policy and Practice, Carla Maria Giabiconi. Skip the next. Master of Science, Psychology, Conversion, Enyimbe Chukwuemeka. Candace van Huisteen. Master of Science, Sports Performance, Callum Mapley. Nikhil Paul Babu. Lydia Prieto Garcia. Thomas Shepherd. Ravneet Talawar. Master of Science, Sports Therapy, Daniel Brayson. Isaiah Goddard Joseph. Lenuka Kugathason. Thomas Lancaster. Chris McCormick. Arya Thambi Raja. Jessica Hughes. Postgraduate Certificate, Practice Education, Matteo Anfora. Georgina Butler. Faber Simon George. Samantha Harding. Sarah McCunick. Dina Afosu Asante. Anita Sudaga. Elaine Sweet. Felicity Timon. This concludes the first half of the presentations of the awards.
We're now going to pause the student awards for a moment to present our honorary award, and I'm pleased to invite Professor Karen Buckwell-Nutt to introduce this year's recipient.
I'm not quite as tall as you, Jade. Thank you. Nicole was born and raised in Jamaica before coming to the UK and spending more than 2 decades working for the National Health Service. She proudly shares her experiences as a black woman and professional within a culturally diverse sector, giving honest and insightful reflections in her successful blog called The Human Touch. Nicole is immensely proud of her Jamaican heritage and her parental ancestors who were rebellious Maroons who fought against being enslaved. She launched her Maroon Mind podcast in 2019, and it was named as one of the best 15 UK nursing podcasts for the following 3 consecutive years, as well as being the best 20 UK motivational podcasts in 2021. Nicole was awarded a fellowship at the Royal Society of Arts in 2019 in recognition of her contribution to nursing, as well as her achievements in championing the benefits of diversity and inspiring others to achieve their goals using a range of mediums. Her experience in the NHS covers many roles, including Assistant Director of Nursing at North Middlesex University Hospital and Head of Clinical Quality in Enfield Care and Commissioning Groups. Nicole is currently working as the Regional Head of Nursing and Midwifery at NHS England, formerly Health Education England, and holds an honorary visiting professorship at the City University of London. She is an alumni of Florence Nightingale Foundation, following the award of the Florence Nightingale Foundation Research Scholarship in 2011 and 2012. Nicole was honoured to be selected as the leader of the procession and lamp bearer at the Florence Nightingale commemorative service at Westminster Abbey in May 2016. In 2018, she was an NHS 70 Windrush Award finalist. Through her work, campaigning and contributing to publications, Nicole helps the NHS to learn, think and behave differently. And we all can learn from these pearls of wisdom that she has shared. Have an inquiring mind. Lifelong learning involves humility and curiosity. And be passionate and compassionate, and colleagues, stakeholders and patients will benefit too. Vice-Chancellor and Chancellor, I'm delighted to present you Nicole McIntosh for the award of Honorary Doctor of the University.
Hello, everyone. To hear Professor Karen speak like that, I sometimes have to wonder if she's speaking about me. I forgot to print my speech, so bear with me, because I'm of that age where I need glasses and I'm going to use my phone. But bear with me. Thank you to the university for the award of honorary doctorate, and to Professor Karen Buckwell-Nutt for her kind citation. I am delighted to accept this award and look forward to being part of the university's community of students and staff, and to supporting its long-held mission to transform the lives of students of BNU. I stand here with immense pride, humility, and grace, and I'm indeed grateful to God for blessing me in this way, and for BNU for considering me worthy of this honor. My family, including my children, are here with me today to celebrate. I'm delighted that my extended family and friends across the world are able to also take part in today's ceremony by technology. I hope to inspire them and the graduates to push forward with determination and zeal in the pursuit of your dreams. Education is the great equalizer. I would like to thank everyone who I've encountered on my personal and professional journey. I've learned so much from them. Some taught me how to be, and some taught me how not to be. It is all learning, and we must recognize that in life there will be mountaintop moments and valley moments. Embrace them all and find the learning. There is always learning to be found if we look with humility and discernment for it. Find the learning. As a first-generation immigrant, the significance of this honor is not lost on me. It is proof that great achievement can come from humble beginnings. It is sometimes less where you start and more about where you see yourself as you develop and be a better version of you in pursuit of self-actualization, or as we say in Jamaica, live your best life. It has been a challenging number of years with the COVID-19 pandemic and the challenges that you will have faced as students during those unprecedented times must be acknowledged. We thank and salute you for your dedication and determination to finish the course. As an advocate of promoting equality, diversion, and inclusion in my life's work, I'm inspired by civil rights pioneers on whose shoulders I proudly stand. One of those pioneers was Frederick Douglass, an American social reformer who escaped from slavery and said that if there is no struggle, there is no progress. He also encouraged us to agitate, agitate, agitate. I wholeheartedly agree. I believe we have a moral duty to agitate, as well as from a social justice perspective to disturb the status quo, to rock the boat, but not fall over. 5 pearls of wisdom that I wish to leave with you are, number 1, be human. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, reflecting on human souls, stated, know all the theories, master all the techniques, be, as you touch a human soul, just another human soul. He believed that the most important aspect of being a therapist or counselor, and I would add a leader, is to be a person who is able to understand and connect with other people. He believed that having knowledge and skills was important, but it was more important to be present and empathetic with the people you are helping. Secondly, be courageous. Maya Angelou said she was convinced that courage was the most important of all virtues, because without courage, you cannot practice any other virtue consistently. You may be kind for a while. You may be generous for a while. You may be just for a while, merciful for a while, even loving for a while. But it is only with courage that you can be persistently and insistently kind, generous, and fair. Thirdly, reframe the concept of losing. As Nelson Mandela proudly said, he never lost. He either won or he learned. Fourthly, be the best version of you. As implored by Martin Luther King Jr., who profoundly advised, whatever your life's work, do it well. A man should do his job so well that the living, the dead, and the unborn could do it no better. No pressure. And lastly, be it. Representation matters, and seeing others who look like you in positions of leadership inspires and gives hope. However, if you can't see it, be it. In conclusion, congratulations again to all for graduating today. You should be very proud of yourselves, as I'm sure your guests are as well. I wish each and every one of you success in your new and continued careers. Thank you.
Nicole, thank you for those inspiring words. We're now going to make the award of the most inspiring tutor in the School of Human and Social Sciences. I invite the head of school, Dr. Kieran O'Keefe, to announce the name. Could the member of staff please come forward to receive your award?
The Most Inspiring Tutor Award is made to the academic member of staff who has motivated students to be successful in their studies. The graduating students here today have submitted nominations for their most inspiring tutor, and the award is made on the basis of their recommendations. Comments, and there are many, made by the students about today's joint winners included, "From the first day, he provided us with a big support, no matter what was happening. He always made me want to work harder and made me feel better. He did an awesome job at teaching the group. An all-round nice guy." Vice-Chancellor and Chancellor, I'm very pleased to present to you for the award of Most Inspiring Tutors, Ian Rowe and Mark Homer. Unfortunately, Mark is unable to be here in person at today's ceremony, but we will ensure that his award is passed to him in due course.
Congratulations to Ian and Mark. We now return to the conferment of awards on our graduating students.
Bachelor of Science in Counselling Psychology, Inshaba Akram. Francesca Ali Hawkes. Lisa Francis. Adrienne Haskell. Candice Brittany Henning. Rupert Lawrence. Abigail Leonard. Daniel Riley. Claudia Zatauka. Bachelor of Science in Counselling Psychology with Foundation Year, Carly Ann Goddard. Nina Madeshka. Bachelor of Science in Criminology, Danielle Ackerman. Sonila Ansar Ali. Uzma Mughal. Anna Willis. Tiona Wiley. Bachelor of Science in Criminology with Foundation Year, Christina Gurung. Sydney James. Farah Kausar. Mira Ladwa. Bachelor of Arts in Criminology and Law, Aisha Mahmood. Bachelor of Science in Criminological Psychology, Megan Barton. Chantel Bent. Georgia East. Chloe Eastwood. Sarah Gilbrook. Ellie Godsell Tag. Sophia Lingham. Omolemo Molema. Georgia Reeve. Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood and Primary Education Studies, Veronica Magdalena Basco. Chloe Emmett. Emma Harris. Hodan Abdikarim Hassan. Amina Hussein. Tiana Lake. Jun Chin Lau. Catherine McKelvey. Nikita Ustusian. Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood and Primary Education Studies with Foundation Year, Ayan Ishak. Holly Ann Walker. Bachelor of Arts in Education Studies, Amara Din. Bachelor of Science in Health and Social Science, Kaylee Jessica Kensell. Bachelor of Science in Health and Social Science with Foundation Year, Michelle Thomason. Mariam Begum. Bachelor of Arts in Professional Practice, Naima Mohammed Abdullah. Ayan Ahmed. Also receiving the school prize for Best Overall Performance, Rhiannon Brooker. Chloe Brooke Reed. Leah Anna Hayden. Jessica Hill. Jasmine McKinley. Uba Osman. Amanda Townsend. Nicola Claire Vaughan. Bachelor of Arts in Sport and Physical Education, Ryan Joseph Peddle. Arunsiga Sivalaganathan. Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Vienna Best. Hayley Jane Clark. Rebecca Catherine Gordon. Jessica Kataria. Lauren O'Hagan. Connie Phillips Brown. Also receiving the school prize for Best Performance in a Project Dissertation, Morgan Torrance Thomas. Alicia Sabadka. Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Criminology, Lauren Roberta Brewster. Connor Stewart Mahari. Megan Rowell. Bachelor of Science in Psychology with Foundation Year, Suttarini Gunabalasingam. Bachelor of Science in Sport and Exercise Science, Rhys Aitchison. Kayla Botha. Harry Despiens. Alicia Enslin. Saira Ashraf. Bachelor of Arts in Sport Development and Coaching, Pierce McNamara. Sebastian Rogg. Bachelor of Science in Sports Psychology, Harvey Jones. Bachelor of Science in Sports Therapy, Harry Clinton Boudry. Olivia Burrow. Mauricio Ricardo Campechi Manieri. Tala Chowdhury. Amy Cogden. Jacob Crotch. Matthew William Forster. Amy Janet Johnston. Gifford Manyange. Sophie Alba Manzano. Robert Mezzo. Ewan Plank. Aliana Rahim. Gabrielle Sakali. Imogen Lucy Sanders. Kawaliik Singh. Kawajit. Mitchell Smith. Finley Ward. Alexander Watts. Bachelor of Science in Sports Therapy with Foundation Year, Kayla Barreto. Bachelor of Science in Strength and Conditioning, Hayden Bunch. Benjamin Mully. Foundation degree in Early Years Practice, Tia Bannister. Akash B. Louise Hannington. Farah Najib. Sarah Plum. Tanzila Ramzan. Lisa Warmington Holder. Foundation degree Arts in Primary Education, Macy Crawley. Cindy Elder. Marine Moutsamil. Foundation degree Science in Sports Coaching Science, Michael Adegbe. Bachelor of Science in Behavioural Sciences, Lamisa Khan. BSc Honours Criminology, Tylen de Klerk. BA Early Childhood and Primary Education Studies, Zaira Sahir. Zara Badwaki. BSc Counselling Psychology, Victor Savin. Amelia Bangert. BSc Health and Social Science, Chelsea Daniels Dada. Master of Science, Sports Performance, Harsh Pandya. Master of Science for Psychology Conversion, Ella Bernard. This concludes the presentation of the awards.
I'm now pleased to introduce the Bucks Students' Union Vice President, Achievement and Belonging, Jess Bradbury, to congratulate this year's graduating students on behalf of the Students' Union.
As Bucks Students' Union Vice President, Achievement and Belonging, on behalf of my fellow sabbatical officers and the rest of the Bucks Students' Union team, our huge congratulations to all of you as you graduate today. Every one of you can take great pride in how you've risen to challenges you successfully faced here at BNU. We know that BNU students are special because of the way in which we're determined to overcome the obstacles we may face with courage, determination, and tenacity. At Bucks Students' Union, we believe strongly in all BNU students getting to fully experience university life. Each of you has had opportunities to connect with people from all over the world, embracing different cultures and experiences through the breadth of free opportunities offered by the Big Deal, created by Students' Union and generously funded by the university. I want to take a moment to thank every student who contributed to Bucks Students' Union, from our executive officers, charity ambassadors, volunteers, student reps, school officers, and committee members. From learning new skills, joining in with societies, sports teams, competitive and recreational, joining us on those all-important nights out, and being a part of the BNU community. You have all created memories and friendships that we hope will last a lifetime. Over your time here at BNU, you really have made a difference and should be so proud of everything that you've achieved. It has been an absolute pleasure working amongst all of you in this theatre today. I know, along with everyone else at Bucks Students' Union, that you will continue to do incredible things and break down barriers. We're so excited to see what comes next in your chosen careers, and don't forget, you're always welcome to come back and visit us in the office. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Callum Mapley, who has been chosen to give the valedictorian address on behalf of all of those graduating today. Again, congratulations and thank you.
Presiding Officer, Vice Chancellor, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my fellow graduands, I give our sincere thanks to the Presiding Officer for receiving the graduates of Human and Social Sciences. We are proud and fortunate to be here to celebrate the goal we have strived for since beginning our studies at BNU. We would like to thank our head of school, lecturers, dissertation supervisors, and all the school supporting staff for their encouragement, motivation, inspiration, and guidance, all of which have combined to enable us to be here today, and I'm honoured to stand here as your valedictorian. Today marks a momentous day for us all, and one that we will remember for the rest of our lives. This is a celebration of years of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. You have had to deal with many obstacles and challenges to reach this point, and you should all be immensely proud of all you have achieved. If you were to tell me I would be stood in front of you all today, giving a speech to hundreds of people, I would have responded with a panicked laugh. However, university has made me much more confident and has taught me to believe in myself. BNU has had a significant impact on my development as a person. I always felt encouraged and as such joined the sports teams in the Students' Union, which has also provided me with some of my best memories and helped me cultivate great friendships. As of today, we are graduates who, whether we head into it now or in the future, are more prepared than ever for the world of work. BNU has not only shaped me and so many others into the people we are today, but has provided so many opportunities for us, from careers fairs to work experience opportunities and advice from industry professionals in the relevant fields. I only wish people outside of our walls knew of the commitment that BNU provides its students' success. I would also like to express my sincerest gratitude to my family. Your support and encouragement have been paramount to my success at university and in life. To my friends, Rav, Lydia and Tom, it has been a pleasure to share our university experience together. The support we have given one another has allowed us to develop both academically and individually, and I can't wait to see how we'll grow. Thank you. I'm not done. Now we all embark on new journeys in our lives, it is important that you take all BNU has taught you, not only educational, but all your personal development, and move into the next phase of your lives with confidence, enthusiasm and passion to spread your knowledge to the world. I'm sure, like me, you have made connections with peers, lecturers and mentors that will last a lifetime, and you should use days like today to show your appreciation to those who helped you here today to get you your new hats. As we leave BNU today, which may be the last time for some of us, I implore you to take the skills you have learned from your lecturers to think critically and creatively to make a change to the world. Remember the laughter and the good times, as well as the challenging times you have encountered at university, and take these memories forward to continue to learn and grow. I still can't believe I've managed to get to the end of this speech, but I will finish with a congratulations to you all, the class of 2023. We did it. Now let's go have a beer.
Thank you for that very inspiring speech on behalf of your fellow students. Many congratulations and very well done to all of you that have graduated today. You did it. And that's where you cheer yourself. "15 years of graduations, that's the first air horn. Having achieved your award, you now have your careers and many exciting new opportunities ahead of you. I wish you every success in everything you do and in the months and years ahead. I hope you'll always carry with you fond memories of your time here at Buckinghamshire New University. We'd like to remind graduates and their guests that they're invited for refreshments and to celebrate further at the university's campus. In a moment, the platform party will process out of the theatre, followed by the graduates and then guests. On leaving the theatre, we encourage you to use all available exits and please meet up with the graduates back at the campus as we celebrate their achievements. As you leave the theatre, university colleagues will be on hand to direct you. But first, let's raise the roof with a final round of applause to congratulate our graduates and let's see how much noise you can make.
Well done. God blimey. Well done. There's one more. Congratulations, you guys got to do. I'm a little bit unorthodox and I do things slightly different. So what I would like is the lecturers at the back, if you guys can stand up. Yeah, they're not used to this. I do things different. I'm putting them on the spot now. Hold on. Oh, whoa, wait. Hold on. Whoa. Slow down. Wait, slow down a minute, hold on. And then, what else I would like to have standing up? I did this yesterday, but I forgot these guys. The people that are helping in the background, those are the usher staff and all that kind of stuff. Can you guys please stand up as well for us? You're in the purple. I know you are. Don't be shy. Stand up. There you go. And come to the front so people can see you. So these are the people that have helped you guys graduate. These are the people that have supported your children, your partners, your wives, or whatever. And I would like you guys to raise the roof for all of the support from the staff of BNU.
now declare this degree congregation award ceremony closed. Please stand until the graduation procession and all the graduates have left the auditorium, and enjoy the rest of this very special day.